Quote, "An ill-organized scheme, though supported by many, goes to pieces." Meaning of the quote. At its heart, this quote expresses a universal truth: strength in numbers is meaningless without direction, organization, and clarity of purpose. No matter how many people support a plan or an idea, if it lacks proper planning, coordination, and structure, it is doomed to fail. A scheme or mission needs more than popularity; it needs leadership, design, alignment, and discipline to endure and succeed. This applies across all areas of life, from community efforts and business ventures to personal goals and even social movements. Energy and enthusiasm, while valuable, must be channeled with wisdom. Spiritual perspective. From a spiritual standpoint, the quote reflects the importance of inner order, harmony, and alignment. Spiritually, we are taught that clarity of intention and purity of direction matter more than numbers or external support. In a spiritual community, a gathering of hundreds with divided intentions and scattered focus may achieve little. However, even a few aligned individuals, grounded in inner peace and truth, can bring about great transformation. Similarly, within the self, if your thoughts, emotions, and actions are not in harmony, if they are ill-organized, inner conflict arises. You may feel pulled in different directions, and despite great potential, you experience failure or breakdown. Spiritual wisdom encourages the integration of heart, mind, and will, guiding us to act with mindfulness and purpose rather than chaos or emotional impulse. In essence, inner alignment leads to outer effectiveness. Disorganized energy, even when strong, dissipates. Scientific perspective. Science also affirms this principle across disciplines. 1. In physics, energy without form or containment disperses. For example, a laser, focused light, can cut through metal, while scattered light cannot. Organization, coherence, gives power its effectiveness. 2. In biology, an organism thrives through the coordination of its systems. The heart, lungs, brain, and muscles must function in a synchronized, organized manner. If even one system is misaligned, the entire organism suffers. 3. In systems theory, a system, like a business, machine, or ecosystem, must have defined roles, feedback loops, and structure. Without organization, even with abundant resources or participants, the system collapses due to inefficiency and chaos. 4. In project management, even a project with ample manpower and funding can fail if it lacks proper planning, timelines, task division, and accountability structures. Scientific reasoning teaches us that randomness leads to entropy, disorder, unless guided by intelligent design. No matter the amount of energy, support, only organized systems can produce sustained outcomes. Let's bring this wisdom to life through a small story. The Festival of Unity, a small town, the people decided to host a grand cultural festival. The entire community was excited. Everyone contributed ideas, food, decorations, and performances. But in their enthusiasm, no one took charge. No schedule was made. Performers overlapped. Food was undercooked. The sound system failed. Visitors left confused and disappointed. A month later, a small group, just 5 people, took it upon themselves to plan carefully. They assigned roles, created a program, held rehearsals, and prepared for every detail. The event was smaller in scale but beautifully executed. People left feeling inspired. The town realized, passion without planning is like a river without banks, it spreads and floods, but never flows forward. How this applies to our everyday life. 1. Personal growth. We may have big dreams, learning a language, starting a business, writing a book, but without structure and consistency, dreams remain dreams. A daily routine, a plan, and small steps taken regularly matter more than bursts of energy with no direction. 2. Work and leadership. A workplace may have many employees and great ideas, but if leadership is weak and teams are poorly coordinated, productivity drops. True success comes from clear communication, goal setting, and accountability. 3. Relationships. Even love and care between people can falter if there is emotional chaos, poor communication, and lack of understanding. Harmony in relationships requires effort, clarity, and mutual alignment, not just good intentions. 4. Social change. Movements for justice, the environment, or peace may gain mass support. But if the effort lacks strategy, organization, and a sustainable vision, the energy fades. Lasting change is born not from crowds, but from coordinated, thoughtful action. Unity is powerful only when it is purposeful. A structure gives meaning to effort. Support gives strength, but strategy gives direction. Just like a symphony needs a conductor and a map needs a destination, any great undertaking, spiritual, personal, or communal, must be well organized. Otherwise, no matter how much support it receives, it risks falling apart. Thank you for joining this exploration of wisdom. If this message resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe for more insights into timeless truths. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step, and every great idea begins with a strong foundation. See you in the next episode.